Collective, we are picking up on a karmic mother who will now be exposed for hiring a hitman. And it's so interesting. Look at the next card that we have. Your roommate.
Oh, man.
Eee. Do. Yeah. Collective, you and another person, you will be getting justice together. We have the name Tony. You are going to be getting justice against someone who is mentally and emotionally unstable. This is someone who is learning a lesson in loyalty. And collective, this pops up all the time. Before someone could tell you the truth, I feel like whoever this is, they unalived this person. Yeah, this energy is a real low life. And for some of you, it's like they're forcing people to stalk you for a home, money, and new love. The name Amber popped up. That could also be relevant. Collective, and Cheryl. There we go.
Cheryl.
Collective, your psychic gifts and abilities, they come straight from God. And this is about to be very publicly proven. We do have the name Mansa. And this is bugging me, so I'm going to go back and talk about it. Someone is going to be exposed for hiring a hitman. Yes, that could be a karmic mother or it could be a karmic father, collective. And, you know, this roommate, this could be someone who has something to do with this, or technically, just because I want to tell it straight, you and this roommate could end up receiving justice together. Either way that works, right? But yeah, so much love.
This girl was forced into an arranged marriage by her evil stepmother and sister.
You married Sebastian Klein in my
I didn't even know that movie was about me.
I saw this person real clear.
Oh,
and if I was there, maybe, just maybe,
so you seen the whole thing?
they could send me some nasty getting too. I don't know. I was too busy ascending and shit. I don't know. Maybe I was aware. I'm like, somebody doing something somewhere. Maybe my ears started to ring. I said, that's gonna backfire. But I didn't give it that much attention because I know the God that I serve don't play about me. As long as I stay in alignment and on my assignments, I ain't got time for the rigmarole. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? I don't care about this person. I feel like they tried to put a veil over certain people's eyes as well, so that we could not see. Because once things started to get real messy, like the magic started to backfire faster than what they wanted, and they weren't able to run from it, I feel like they tried to do some type of ritual where they wanted people to obsess over them or see them in a loving light. So they did like a sex ritual over the spiritual community. So where people are like, oh my God, I really love you. Thank you. You really helped me. This person is a hierophant and a reverse. When I tell you they will snatch your soul and keep it pushing, but they have to have your permission. That's the catch. Somebody didn't have permission. It's like you have to, how do we give people permission? You give them permission when you engage.
Yeah, I know that now.
That's why I always do my prerequisite to the disclaimer. Somebody could be stuttering. Because I'm like, I feel like somebody wants to stutter. Oh, somebody's lying. Stuttering secretly. But that's my disclaimer. That's why I always say, listen, you can't come and have a mental breakdown in the public eye. You can. But just know, we absolutely are going to leave you there with yourself and starve the energy out. So you better be ready to be kicking and screaming and going through your dark night of the soul. And wherever you left yourself, you better go find it. Because if you think you're going to drop that mess over here or project it, child will take it and turn it into gold. And you'll be like, I want my energy back. You didn't want to take it. You didn't want to go through the lesson. Give it to me. You want to project it this way. You just gave up all your power. You just forfeited your power. Because you were too weak. We've all had a weak moment. But you don't appreciate being strong if you ain't never been weak. Yeah, this person was wearing a mask. It's a fake ass person. Can't make it up. You're over here in harmony and balance. It's like, I want some of that. You're like, go work on yourself. How'd you get there? Lust. Sex magic. Sex magic and death spells and dark root magic in the background. Like somebody thought they had it all figured out. They need people's energy desperately. I feel like people stop paying attention to this person. Where from this person? I just heard their cohorts. Look, nightlife, striptease, Jezebel. It's in the reverse. Somebody got exposed. Nightlife. Somebody could have got caught up doing something at night. Yeah.
Yeah, on the phone with a minor.
In the reverse.
With a
So
minor.
they could have had a couple of people under like some type of spell. They broke free. Somebody was trying to present themselves to be somebody's soulmate. So not only was this person trying to shut people up in the public eye, possibly because we were channeling the energy, but they were gossiping behind the scenes. They were doing root work on other readers and high priestess, trying to bind themselves to their destiny and their abundance. Friendship in the reverse, twin flame in the reverse, romantic partner in the reverse, soulmate in the reverse, nightlife, striptease, prostitute, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody was
Something
really
like
getting
that.
in. The thing about this is, if you're a prostitute, then don't present yourself to be somebody's soulmate. Somebody was solely dependent on magic. Who is this person?
You got no other attribute
Trying to project this energy onto
at
you.
all?
Say that you were the one like this. Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, and nostalgia. Okay? Whatever this is, this runs deep. This is like lifetimes. This is lifetimes. Yeah, love affair. Dirty little secrets, sex fix, down low. It's like somebody was really focused on
that.
The lovers. This deal with the devil was about the lovers. Presenting something that appears to be very attractive, but it's an illusion. The lovers, the deal with the devil. This is somebody's primary focus because they felt like if I could just get this partnership, then I can get the 10 of Pentacles. But see, the thing about spell work like that, you got to keep doing it. Because really the key is self-love. You don't love yourself if you're trying to bind people like this. You know, suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. Somebody's suffering in silence, going crazy. 9 of Swords was in a reverse. 8 of Swords, they're bound to something. This is somebody that was projecting heavily. Whatever they spoke, y'all, their words have absolutely returned back to them. It's stuck mentally. Yeah, somebody's like stuck. They don't know where they at. Look, toxic, drama, arguments, incompatible. So somebody could have acquired a partnership and something broke. Somebody realized you're not my person. Maybe that's why they wanted to shut people up. And when we wouldn't be quiet and when we kept channeling the energy, and when I mean we, I mean the people that are really tapping into the spiritual community, they went so far as to try to do like a death spell. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, Archangel Michael showed up. Whew. We got Archangel Michael energy. So we tap into that Archangel Michael energy by way of going within.
Yeah, that's how we rocking tonight.
Protected,
sure.
Prevented from harm, divine intervention. Somebody could have wanted you to have like a freak accident. Like somebody was really wishing some dark stuff, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, hiding, concealing, deception. Whew. All your business is here. Narcissist, egotistical, opportunist, but sensitive, fragile. How you gonna be an egotistical, opportunist, narcissist, malignant narcissist? But you fragile, you sensitive. Somebody hurt your feelings.
It's a complete oxymoron.
Sit your sensitive ass down. This is how you know somebody their mental is not calibrated. It's a chemical imbalance. It's deeply wounded. Like this is a dead person, y'all. This person been dead for a long time. Something used to work though. Somebody used to be really good at sex magic. Somebody used to be good at like siphoning masculine energy from masculines. It's a whole, Jezebel though. They want a masculine. There's a masculine here. Authority, discipline, father figure. Clarify. Somebody wanted somebody really, really bad. Yeah, they wanted to trap this person, keep them stuck. This person suffers from unforgiveness. Yeah. There's a masculine energy here that could have been in a relationship with this person. Maybe they thought this person was the one. The spell is broken. Soulmates in the reverse. Somebody could have found out about somebody's nightlife or alternate lifestyle, quite promiscuous, doing sex magic on a lot of people, and root work, and death spells, and this, and this. Somebody's like, It's a wave of emotion. Somebody's worried, they're fearful, they don't know what to do, they're trapped, they're stuck. Whoever this person is that's doing this dark magic, they don't know what to do. This was their best magic. This was supposed to work. This contract with the devil was supposed to be the big one. Remember, they were in the Three of Cups. This was the big deal. Wow.
Ask them, did it work?
Yep, look, I told you, sipping tea, gossip, and rumors.
I'm sitting here sipping tea with y'all.
In the dream state. Two-faced it, double life, cheater, and a backstabber. I know it.
Facts. Big facts.
I'm so glad that this person got eliminated. I'm really glad. Because with energy like this, you just don't need it. And somebody's still watching. There's definitely like a monitoring spirit energy. Somebody's still watching as the ship is going down. It's a train wreck. It's a catastrophe.
Wait, you gonna watch the ship
Somebody
drown?
created their own mess. Coming after innocent people, quite literally. Like, honestly, y'all, let me just keep it above. Commercial break in the dream. I don't know this person. I ain't never seen this person in person. You understand? This is a real dangerous person. There's somebody that scouts out people innocently online, and they use sex to do it. Okay? Again, how people dress is one thing, but when you implement root work, death spell, sex magic, somebody wanted to create an allure of some type of an illusion to distract people, because ultimately what they wanted was their soul, and they want this masculine, whoever this masculine is. But something is broken. Because again, if they were feeding off of other people's energy in order to draw this masculine in, a love affair, dirty little secret, sex fix, down low, whatever the hell this is, it's worn off. Because remember, with vampires, they have to constantly keep revisiting a real authentic source of energy. But if you've ascended too high and you call back all your power and you're protecting your power and you're shielded and you're prevented from harm, they don't have access to your energy, which leaves them dry, null and void, stuck on a fragmented, collapsed, non-existent, they don't exist timeline. And you don't exist on the timeline either.
Nope.
They're simply reaching for the echoes of you. Because remember,
I'm in the highest timeline possible.
your mental. They never belonged in your consciousness. Why are you trying to go into somebody else's energy? Why are you trying to dig into somebody else's pain in order to use it and manipulate it when they know how to get about the toxicity? That's how they got into the high priestess energy.
Yeah, but there's no way that they can catch me if I'm on 12D.
So return to Dave Cho will whip you that shit in 3 minutes. Maybe even 3 seconds. Why? Because I know the way. I know the way out of my own consciousness. I know the way out of the mind. Listen, I know. I'm like, oh, that's an illusion. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me. No, you weren't supposed to make it through this as quickly as you did. Now somebody's suffering in silence and they're still watching. Wow. Whoa. So that's enough.
This is the spiritual soap opera.
It's over. There's a bird in the distance that's hollering. Somebody passed away. King of Swords in the reverse.
Cool.
Who's this King of Swords in the reverse? Why is that bird crying? Yeah, because somebody wanted your power. King of Swords in the reverse is also somebody trying to make you look like a liar. If you're not an air sign, you speak something on a platform. Your strength, your power, you could be a Leo, you could be a Sagittarius, or you just got very powerful fire placement. You're very protected.
Leo.
Somebody, yeah, you got the divine with you. Look, you're chosen. Somebody wanted to make you look like a liar, the star. And
I don't be
God,
lying.
I can make it up. Clarify King source in the reverse. The Empress in the reverse. It's a Libra. 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 It's a karmic feminine Libra. That's who I saw in my dream. That's so unfortunate. It's so sad. It's so sad that somebody thought they could come for your bloodline after you had already done the work. That's like going up against the divine. It's literally riding the devil into spiritual court or getting a ride from the devil. Maybe the devil dropped this person off. Because now the devil ain't nowhere to be found.
Yeah, because the devil will whole ass. Devil
they
know
have
better.
So much karma. Whenever people open Pandora's box to this capacity and they do dark magic and it's this dark, not only do they have to pay for what they've done to you, but they're paying for everything they've ever done. That's the catch. Clarify the Empress in the reverse and the Two of Swords. Yeah, look. They need energy. They've been exposed. Soulmate in the reverse. The sex magic is backfired. Six of Swords in the reverse. They're trying to transmute some type of death and sickness that was supposed to take you out. This could have been like a terminal illness. Could have been stage 4 cancer. Whatever they spoke, whatever terminal illness that they wanted to come for you as a truth teller, as a truth seeker, they're now bound to the words that they spoke. It's written. It's in a contract with the devil. And spiritual court is supporting the contract, meaning, yeah, you gotta adhere to the terms and conditions because you signed it. Your bloodline is not here. Your ancestors don't approve of this. They checked out when you checked out, when you left your soul behind, and you've been walking dead for years now. You've just been doing root work, trying to stay alive. You've taken out a whole bunch of people. For every single life that you've affected, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna feel it. Your bones are gonna ache 10 times more than what you wished. 10 is a really kind number. That's still mercy and grace. But you will not make it out alive, and you could very well be wiped out of existence, meaning nobody will remember you. You've done so much. You've been a heinous person walking this earth, being very nasty. Six of Swords in a reverse. I'm so glad I had a dream about your bitch ass. Quite literally.
You been inside the car?
And I'm saying bitch, y'all, not because it's disrespectful, but this is the kind of person that refers to themselves as a bad bitch. They're right. They're a dog. Lay down
Choppy,
for the dog.
loving mommy.
Please. But just don't come for the queen or the king. Divine masculine, divine
Don't
feminine.
come for the thing.
Ace of Pentacles.
Don't come for the thing.
You are the gift.
I'm the thing.
You are chosen. The Most High chose you for something great. Definitely not to be wobbling into some type of pig pen with a god doggone dirty witch and a warlock, playing around, slopping around in the mud, oinking around, trying to figure your life out.
Like,
Yeah, somebody was opening up your Akashic records. They thought it was funny by way of an illusion. Somebody was trying to project your pain onto you, but they were in pain, not having yet figured out their own pain, and then they were going to bind themselves long enough that they would leave you trapped in an illusion of your past, using you against you, so much so that they could take the new version of you, the one that, had it all worked out, the one that had ascended successfully. This was the plan. I could see so into this. This is how I know somebody's deal with the devil is weak.
yeah.
Listen, somebody's lies are not standing up in spiritual court. You ain't got no ancestors. You ain't got no rerun. You ain't got no Roger. You ain't got no rent. Every term and condition. And when I tell you this person was celebrating, they may have even poured themselves a glass of wine when they signed that deal with the devil. Somebody was like, oh my God. This person was excited to sign the deal with the devil. Because they've done it before. It'll work.
Work all right.
Yeah, somebody was like on it. But they didn't know that a lot of those contracts have expired and now the truth is out. Somebody could be running to the church, half naked. Maybe they'll see the pastor.
At 3 in the morning.
I feel like somebody is like, yeah, okay. Three of Swords, okay? Libra energy. Seven of Wands. Who are the other people that were involved? Somebody said somebody towards you. Who are the other people that are involved? I just heard gang stalkers. Who are the other people that were involved? Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. To slow down your fortune. Wheel of Fortune. So they sent people towards you. These were people that were sent in to delay you, stop you. Because once somebody realized this shit was going to backfire to this capacity, Wheel of Fortune, they sent people in to try to get in the way long enough that they could figure something out. Somebody's all out of options, all out of ideas. There's really no way around it, y'all. Death is really the only outcome. This reminds me of a reading that I saw that Mystic 9 did. I feel like this is one of the missing pieces to the puzzle. And I didn't even watch the whole video, but the little bit that I heard was, she said something like, death is the only outcome. That's what I see for this person. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, you got people, look, bad news. You got the Ace of Wands here, something about divine intervention. And your Ten of Cups. Page of Swords. It's like evil eye, slander, gossip, coming to your comments, weird ass people. Even when people come in and they try to act like they're love and light, like 99.9% of y'all are really my soul tribe. There's still a one low weird ass percent that be like, I could feel it. Nothing can save them because this is the season for catching the vapors. They got gas faces. Behind them phones, they really be giving you the funky eye. They really be giving you the stanky leg. I'm like, it's just a mirror. I just mirror right on back. I be like, go get your life together. But for the most part, I'm very blessed. Most of the people that come here, I love y'all so much. I really do. Ace of Wands, divine intervention, inspiration. Y'all inspire me just as much as you say that I inspire you. I learn from you, your stories. Just know that I care. I give a damn. Okay? Yeah, look. Whatever somebody had going on with the gang stalking, look, Two of Cups in the reverse. Somebody sent somebody along to your platform, censorship, shut you up, block you, stop you from telling the truth. These were crabs in a barrel. They wanted to slow you down from something that you were doing that was doing really well by way of the star. Again, it doesn't matter what your following is. It doesn't matter the numbers. The number don't matter. You could have 10 followers.
Don't matter.
Could have 10
they still was trying to stop me.
It's the value in what it is that you're speaking. And somebody knows that if you keep at it, you're going to get to this Ace of Pentacles. This is what the divine has for you. Not get to it. It's already yours. But continue on your journey. Staying in alignment. Not being distracted. Two of Swords. Somebody wanted to hide their real intentions. Throw a rock and hide their hand. Two of Cups in the reverse with the Page of Swords in the reverse. This is gang stalking. Reporting your page, weird stuff. Yeah, look, to slow you down. But you're in the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is slow and steady. You can't slow down somebody that's taking